honestly speaking, you may not receive anything from the Department of Education, especially if you are a post-class member in the settlement, meaning you put your application in between June 22nd, 2022 and November 16th, 2022. Then you are a post-class member and you also were one of the ones that attended one of the Exhibit C schools. If the Department of Education did not make a decision on your application by the 28th of January, that entitles you to full settlement relief. But we know currently the Department of Education, they filed multiple motions because basically what they're trying to do is get post-class members kicked out of this entire settlement in the first place. Not only that, they don't even see post-class members as members of the class and believe that post-class members are entitled to discharge. So if you're someone and you did not get that decision, they didn't send you anything that a approval or denial, nothing. What that means for you under the terms of the settlement, then that is what it is. You are entitled to full settlement relief. But we have these motions that are taking place. So the chances of the department sending you something stating, hey, I'm sorry that we didn't make a decision on your application by the 28th of January. We're going to go ahead and discharge your loans. It's extremely slim, especially with these motions that they have filed and things currently being unsettled. But there's information on ppsl.org. Also, there's a webinar that's coming up, and you want to attend that because of the fact that we know that this is going to be information that is going to be coming directly from the attorneys that are presiding over the settlement. You want to be in the room. You want to hear what they are going to be saying and what that means next for post-class applicants. Also, they have a facts section on the website on ppsl.org that will answer a lot of questions that you may already have that you need those answers to. You want to go check those out as well because there's a lot of information there, and it'll kind of get any questions that you have until we get into that webinar to see what's next or until they release any more information. But like I said, the chances of receiving anything is probably extremely slim. But that doesn't mean that things aren't moving for you just because you haven't heard anything. If you attended during those dates, meaning, you put your application in between those dates, and also you attended one of the Exhibit C schools, do you know that there's nothing else for you basically to do? You're just waiting. But I hope that helps. Yeah, and good luck.